Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa have consistently been forthright and honest with their followers. They are occasionally a bit too forthcoming with their personal lives on Live with Kelly and Mark. When the couple talked about some of their disagreements, particularly around the holidays, this occurred once more this week. Kelly Ripa acknowledges holiday arguments between her and Mark Consuelos. After their Thanksgiving vacation, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos talked extensively about their arguments during the long weekend. On their Monday morning talk program, they discussed it and stated that there are benefits to having a full house for the holiday. But there are also difficult times. Regarding the Thanksgiving celebration, Kelly remarked, "All the kids home, all the roommates." Along with their pals, they had Joaquin, 21, Lola, 23, and Michael, 27. Very enjoyable, she acknowledged. According to Mark, there were a lot of laughs. But then Kelly interrupted, saying, "A lot of festive arguments." At that point, Mark and Kelly began talking about their disagreements, particularly during the Thanksgiving holiday when friends and family were present. Kelly remarked, "He shows up as an honored guest at Thanksgiving. Mark simply expects the food to materialize," she joked. "Because there was too much butter in the mashed potatoes," she continued, Mark would come to her to complain. "He does nothing to assist in preparing the holiday meals," she underlined. But he has no qualms about complaining about it. On Live, Mark Consuelos responds to Kelly Ripa that wasn't going to sit well with Mark Consuelos. "Well, should we just let you say that, or do we want to talk about that?" he asked. Kelly acknowledged that she topped it with a piece of butter and thought it would melt. And Mark said, "Did it? You, without looking, just took your scoop, scooped up the pat of butter, and put it on your plate, and then complained to me," Kelly said, not quite finished. Subsequently, Mark acknowledged that he waited until 7 minutes into the meal before passive-aggressively complaining about it. "And I asked her, 'Did you add any butter?' I also demonstrated to her. You could only ask, 'Did you put butter in this?' After 28 years of marriage," Mark joked. According to him, the butter block was roughly the size of his hand. Later on the weekend, Kelly thought he ought to man the pizza oven. "He became so moody," she added, "but he knew how to exploit it. He wouldn't even attempt," she stated, "and he ended up cooking soup pizza." The holiday season may be filled with joy, cookies, and twinkling lights, but for Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, it's also prime time for bickering. The Live with Kelly and Mark co-hosts are famous for their playful on-air banter. But this year, they revealed that their festive spirit has turned into a series of hilarious arguments over everything from tree decor to Christmas music playlists. The confession on Live. During Friday's broadcast, Kelly and Mark opened up about what really goes on behind the closed doors of their New York home during December. Kelly, dressed in a bright red sweater with snowflakes on the sleeves, leaned toward the camera and announced, "Listen, everyone thinks our holidays are picture perfect, but the truth is, Mark and I have huge festive arguments." Mark immediately protested with a grin. "Huge? Really? I wouldn't call them huge. I'd call them passionate debates." Kelly raised her eyebrows. "Passionate debates that last 3 days over what kind of Christmas tree topper to use. Sounds pretty huge to me." The audience burst into laughter, clearly delighted by the couple's candid holiday drama. The Great Tree Debate. Kelly went on to describe one of their longest-running December disagreements, the tree itself. "I'm a classic white lights kind of girl," she explained. "Elegant, simple, timeless. It looks like it belongs in Rockefeller Center." Mark, on the other hand, wants multicolored blinking lights that could give you a seizure. Mark, chuckling, defended himself. "It's not about seizures. It's about fun. The holidays are supposed to sparkle. Our tree should look like a party, not like a funeral home lobby." Kelly dramatically rolled her eyes. "See what I have to deal with? This man wants the Las Vegas Strip in our living room." The ornaments wore. But the lights weren't the only issue. The couple confessed that they clash over ornaments every single year. Mark loves sentimental ornaments, glitter-covered macaroni crafts from their kids' kindergarten days, ornaments shaped like tacos, and even a miniature action figure of himself from his All My Children days. Kelly, however, prefers a curated theme. I want chic golds, silvers, maybe a little frosted white. He wants garbage chic, she teased. Mark fired back. It's not garbage chic, it's family history. These ornaments tell our story. That little taco ornament represents all the tacos I ate in college. Okay, it matters. The audience roared with laughter as Kelly sighed. This is why we have two trees. My tree, and then Mark's Carnival. The music meltdown. The couple's holiday playlist has also become a battlefield. Kelly is a fan of classics, Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, Bing Crosby. Mark prefers modern remixes and Latin holiday songs that get everyone dancing. Last year, Kelly confessed, I caught him secretly swapping out my playlist for Feliz Navidad on repeat. I had to stage an intervention. Mark laughed, raising his hands in surrender. What can I say? It's not Christmas until Joseph Feliciano shows up. Kelly shot back, it's not Christmas if I'm hiding in the pantry because I can't hear one more remix of Jingle Bells. The wrapping paper standoff. If all that weren't enough, Kelly and Mark even bicker about wrapping paper. Kelly likes elegant metallic tones with silk ribbons, while Mark goes for bold cartoon Santas and reindeer in sunglasses. I want the gifts under the tree to look like a magazine spread, Kelly explained. Mark wraps his like a 6-year-old rated a dollar store. Mark grinned proudly. And yet, who gets more compliments from the kids? Me, my wrapping paper is fun. Yours looks like it belongs at a corporate holiday gala. Kelly smirked. Exactly my point. Family members take sides. Even their kids, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, get roped into the debates. Kelly revealed, the kids always side with Mark because they think his style is more fun. But then I remind them that one day, when they have their own homes, they'll understand the importance of aesthetics. Mark, triumphant, declared, translation, I win every year. Kelly shot back, translation, I let you think you win so I don't ruin Christmas. How they make peace despite the ongoing festive arguments. The couple admitted that these squabbles are all in good fun and part of their holiday tradition. We fight, we laugh, we compromise, Kelly said. At the end of the day, we both know Christmas is about family, not tree toppers. Mark added, exactly. And we actually enjoy the arguing. It's our version of holiday bonding. Some couples bake cookies together. We bicker about ornaments. Kelly laughed. It's basically foreplay for us. The audience erupted at that line, and Mark covered his face in mock embarrassment. And that's my cue to stop talking. Social media reactions. Of course, fans immediately took to social media after the segment aired. Many were amused at how relatable Kelly and Mark's festive disagreements sounded. One fan tweeted, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos fighting about Christmas lights is the married couple energy we all need. Another wrote, Kelly's chick tree versus Mark's carnival tree. When does the HGTV special air? Some even suggested that the couple should televise their decorating process. Forget reality TV, one comment read. I want a Christmas decorating competition show starring Kelly and Mark. I'd watch every episode. The bigger picture. While the playful arguments provided plenty of laughs, Kelly also reflected on the meaning behind them. You know, she said toward the end of the segment, it's funny. But the truth is, these little disagreements make the holidays memorable. One day, our kids will tell their kids about how mom and dad argued about lights every year, and that'll be part of our family story. Mark nodded. Exactly. Nobody remembers the perfect trees. They remember the chaos, the laughter, and the love behind it. Kelly smiled, squeezing Mark's hand. Fine, but we're still not getting blinking lights. Mark smirked. We'll see about that. The audience clapped wildly, clearly enjoying the mix of warmth and comedy that only Kelly and Mark can deliver. Final word. So while most families may struggle with last-minute shopping or burnt cookies, Kelly Ripa, and Mark Consuelo's biggest December stress seems to be their festive arguments. And according to them, they wouldn't have it any other way. Because in the Ripa Consuelo's household, the holidays aren't just about peace on earth, it's about winning the tree debate.